What's up, guys? My name is Aaron. Today I'm going to be reviewing Blockers. This movie is directed by Kehoe and it stars Leslie Mann, Ike Barinholtz, and Cena. It's basically about a trio of parents that are trying to stop their daughters from having sex on their prom night. It's basically the entire plot. It's a comedy movie. I saw the trailers for it and it didn't really look that appealing to me. It looked kind of raunchy, and just in 2018 it looks pretty transgressive, I guess, in terms of what the actual plot is trying to do. I did see that Kay Cannon is behind this. She's a director, and she's working on stuff like 30 Rock, Pitch Perfect, Girl Boss, stuff that I like. So I was interested to see it because she was a part of it, and I do think the cast is pretty stellar too. I think all these people are really funny, and mostly Leslie Mann and Ike Barinholtz, but even Cena I find funny, like in Trainwreck. So I thought the cast was pretty good. I think this has no business being as good as it is. I just think that it was just going to be kind of raunchy at first, and just that's basically it. But kind of by the 15-minute mark, I kind of realized that the movie had a little bit more going on to it, and it basically won me over. I really like the fact that Ike Barinholtz's character just immediately calls out the ridiculousness of the situation, and it's just like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we not even trusting our daughters at all? It was a really funny moment, and I thought that every once in a while the movie would kind of take a breather, and the characters would kind of decompress and kind of think, what are we doing? Like, why are we not trusting our daughters? And I like that the movie had that type of self-awareness about the situation, especially in 2018 with all the stuff that's going on. I think that's a really nice touch for the movie. I do think the movie is really raunchy. It has a lot of raunchy humor, but it's done pretty cleverly. I did like a silent scene that's between Barinholtz and Cena's characters in a really potentially tense scene where they really can't communicate, and they had to communicate like silently, and I thought that was a really nice touch, and just how they kind of subverted expectations of how I thought the joke was going to go. I think the movie's crude, but the almost self-referential like nature of it kind of appealed to me. I think the acting is solid, with Leslie Mann playing like the single mom who's really afraid of losing her daughter when she goes to college, and I think Mann does a really good job kind of having this happy exterior, even though you can see underneath all of it she's like really depressed and kind of sad about the situation. And I love the way that she kind of plays her character really on edge throughout the entirety of the movie. I think Cena as a goody two-shoes of the group was really good too, and I like the comedic use of his like really absurdly goofy proportions. Like he's always wearing like shorts and like this like long sleeve, and he just looks goofy on his like ripped body, and like they called out on it, like basically saying that you look like a youth minister, like untuck your shirt. And I think that Ike Barinholtz basically was my favorite part of the movie. He basically killed it as this divorced party dad of the group, and I think the movie really utilizes his natural comedic timing. I think that he has some of the best lines of this movie, and I thought it was really nice to see him in like in a leading role after stuff like The Mindy Project and Suicide Squad. I was also really surprised by the amount of heart this movie has, like with Leslie Mann kind of showcasing how afraid she is of losing her daughter. And I thought Barinholtz in particular, who I really didn't expect to be like a dramatic actor, really killing his scenes, which kind of makes me want to see him in a more serious movie. I also thought that Cena was solid in the movie, but to me, he was the weakest element of the main three actors. I just think that while he does have some comedic chops, I don't think he's like up to that caliber of the other two. You know what I mean? I think the teenage daughters were solid too. Cena's daughter in the movie showcasing a really natural comedic pulse. She was really fun. She killed some of her line. And I thought that Gideon Adwan really capably pulled off her struggle about her situation and stuff, and the personal thing that's going on with her. I thought that she did that pretty well. I will say this movie's not like an amazing movie or anything like that, but it's not reinventing the wheel or anything like that, but it's definitely something I can get behind. So overall, I'll give this like a 7 out of 10. I think this is a solid movie, and I could recommend you going to see this if you're kind of in the mood for a comedy. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Blockers. What are your guys' thoughts? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.